Hey everyone, welcome to AJS. For those who are uh, already watching the videos, welcome back. And for those viewers who have newly watching this video, welcome. This channel is mainly about astrology, Vedic astrology, and figuring out the signs in our horoscope, which can let us be aware in the future. In this video, we will talk about Purushartha. So this is a Sanskrit word, and in Hindu mythology, there are four types of Purusharth. So one of them is Dharma, and Dharma stands for righteousness or moral values. Artha. Artha stands for prosperity or economic values. Kama. Kama stands for pleasure, love, and psychological values. And Moksha. That stands for liberation or spiritual values. All of these I'm quoting from Wikipedia. You can search it like Purusharth. I will add it in the notes as well below in the description. So, why are we talking about that? So, in this video, we will talk about what are different houses, how do they relate, and how are they opposite with each other in terms of this Purusharth, right? Starting with the first house. So, first house and seventh house, they are opposite to each other. And so are the Purusharth of these houses. Example, first house, this represents Dharma, and seventh house represents Kama. Similarly, fourth and tenth are opposite to each other, and so are the Purusharthas as well. Please excuse me if I'm not pronouncing Purushartha correctly. So, tenth house, it indicates Artha Purushartha, and fourth house, it indicates Moksha Purushartha. Just to clarify again, what is Artha Purushartha? Artha Purushartha is prosperity or economic values, and Moksha is all about liberation and spiritual values. Moving on, we'll also talk about the visible and invisible houses. We now understand about Purushartha. What does first represent? What does four? How seventh and tenth are different in terms of um, Artha and Moksha. So now let's talk about the visible and invisible houses. So every house in visible half has an equivalent in the invisible half. Example, second house in the invisible half is equivalent to 12th house in visible half. And third house in invisible half is equivalent to 11th house in the visible half. So now if you have to combine the pairs, it will be second 12th, third 11th, fourth and 10th, fifth 9th, and sixth 8th. Out of these pairs, fifth 9th and third 11th are from the same Purusharth. However, the remaining are from the different Purusharths. Now, let's understand what is opposite in the pair of houses from Artha and Moksha. So again, what is Artha? Artha is mainly about prosperity, economic values, and Moksha is about liberation and spiritual values. Second house in your horoscope, this indicates family. Family is where you come back, right? You're more at ease with your family. You can talk comfortably with your family, right? So second house is all about comfort. Whereas 12th house indicates foreign countries, it indicates foreign lands. Like say if you're an immigrant, you come to foreign land, you might have to struggle before buying your own house or before nowadays, like getting a green card or getting a citizenship. So 12th house versus second house. 12th house is struggle, or maybe you can call it as not so comfortable zone, and second house is your comfortable zone. Similarly, second house, it indicates your wealth, and 12th house, it indicates all your expenses. Second house is material knowledge. Like when you're earning, when you're trying to accumulate more wealth, you're thinking from the materialistic perspective. Like how can I make more wealth? How can I grow in terms of money, grow in terms of properties, real estates, and the stuff. Whereas in the case of 12th house, now you're thinking from the spiritual realm. Like what is my purpose in the life, right? Why am I here? What I'm here to do on this planet? How do I attain liberation? So 12th house is all about spiritual knowledge. Now moving on from here, let's learn more about the sixth and the eighth houses. So often at times you'll find different definitions for sixth and eighth, but one thing pretty much everyone agrees is sixth house, like it's mainly about disease, right? So an eighth house is all about your, some people say like it also tells you about your death and this thing, but in general everybody agrees it's about your longevity. Sixth house is your Artha Purushartha. So what again is Artha Purushartha? What actually is the Arth? Artha means it stands for your prosperity, stands for your economic values. And moksha again is liberation or spiritual values. These are again Sanskrit terms. So sixth house is Artha Purushartha, eighth house is your Moksha Purushartha. Sixth house, it represents illness. Eighth house, it represents your, how many years will you live? Excuse me. Sixth house, it indicates material losses, like things you can lose. Say you lost in stock market, like uh, you lost your job, say, or you lost some value in any of the businesses. So sixth house is all about like the material losses, and eighth house is all about your spiritual losses. Sixth house indicates your service, it can indicate your job, and eighth house is what is all about philanthropy. Example, Bill Gates Foundation, right? So it's all about all the service that you are doing for the welfare of the people, service to the society, the spiritual services, the philanthropy. Right? Now let's understand the difference between the fourth and the 10th houses. So the moksha house in this case, I mean, like, so the 10th house in this case indicates your karma or action. All the, not sorry, karma, it's mainly your karma or action. So your jobs and the business or anything basically you're doing. So that indicates your karma. And fourth house is nothing but your home. Right? Fourth house all associated with the home and mainly, like bunch of time where you're at peace. And 10th house mainly, as we said, like job and everything. So see the difference. Fourth house where you find the comfort, 10th house where you have to go, you have to struggle, and you have to establish your name in the society. So that's all about 10th house. So this is what we understood about like all first, fourth, seventh, 10th houses, the Purushartha, Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. And in the last video, if you have not seen that, I would request you guys to go out and check that video about the Trikona that we have discussed. So, out of the three houses of Moksha Trikona, two houses, as we discussed now, are in the visible half, and out of the three houses of Artha Trikona, two houses are in invisible half. Let's talk now about the third and the 11th house. Both these houses are in your Kama Trikona. Third house is the seed of your Kama, and 11th house is the fruit of your karma. So karma over here, I'm referring to the work that you're going to do. So it's not like the traditional karma, it's mainly the work or the karma you are going to do. Third house, now it also indicates your siblings, and it depends, I mean, like what kind of planet is situated over there. So it can mean different things for different people. So some siblings can be friends at home, right? And 11th house, this indicates friends. So if you have good planet place, so you might have some friends that are like your siblings. So like if you are in foreign countries, so friends are like family. So if your 11th house is strong, chances are you'll have great friends and friends who are just like your family. They're always there for you. So this is mainly about like the third house, 11th house. Third house also indicates your adventure. 11th house indicates gains from action. Example, stock market. You bought some stock, it went up in the value, and you made some gains. So you bought some lottery, you made a gain out of, you won the lottery. So 11th house is nothing but all associated with gains from the actions that you do. So guys, this is all about um, the different purushartha and visible invisible houses. In the next video we will cover some more details about the things that are less important. What are those kind of yogas and succeeding houses? What gives you more success, spiritual success, materialistic success? If you like this video, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. If you do have some comments, if you want to learn more about anything, any specific thing in Vedic astrology, you can add your comments below in the comment section. That's all for today. Until then, goodbye, good night, and good day. Thank you.